Guys, I just woke up not too long ago and I decided to talk about this topic because I just felt that, I don't know, it's just something that was on my mind. Now, pain. Yes, it is something that everybody tries to avoid. It is a thing that unfortunately, you can't avoid it. You have to kind of just take it in. We can try to run away from it, but unfortunately, it is going to hit like a pile of bricks. If you was not prepared, honey, it will come and take your roof off. So I think that the best thing for us to do when pain does come is to just accept it. And honey, it might take, a while. It might even take a process, a whole, you might have to talk to yourself, talk to a therapist about it, wherever this pain is or consists of. You might want to talk to somebody, heal. But whatever you do, do not place boundaries that are self-sabotaging. And I'm sure if you guys can read between the lines of what I'm trying to say, y'all know what I'm talking about. But because there are boundaries that serve your best interest, that serve you for your greatest good. But if you are putting up self-sabotaging boundaries, you're causing yourself more pain. You might be protecting yourself temporarily, but when something good comes around and you just brush it off because of whatever happened to you or whatever may have traumatized you, you are allowing pain to do exactly the opposite. You're not letting pain work for you. You're letting pain work against you. And you're literally surrendering. That is you surrendering to pain in a way that's not good. Like, you're like, okay, have your way with me. No, you're supposed to Y'all, I am so sorry for the disruption. My storage on my phone is like acting crazy. Hopefully I get that fixed soon, honey. But as I was saying before I was interrupted, I think that you should allow pain to process a little bit more. Sometimes sometimes some of you guys just need to learn to isolate yourselves. And I guess it's different for everyone. Some people heal when others are around. Some people heal when they're alone. It varies. And don't stay in isolation for too long either. Because at some point you do need to socialize in a sense. You need to socialize in a sense so that you don't lose, that if you did have an essence of, being able to talk to people, associate with people, whatever, you might want to reconnect with those, with that gift. You know what I mean? If you are a person like that. But if you are naturally an introvert or whatever the case may be, then isolation might just be for you temporarily, but you do want to get out there and eventually socialize so that you don't entirely, have your subconscious mind to be used to that type of isolation, so yeah, it's a stepping stone. And I think a lot of people get trapped in a cycle. They get hurt so much to the point where they just kind of repeat cycles and they just keep going in circles and circles and circles. At some point you do have to break out of it. And the first step is awareness. At least be aware of your situation, because awareness is the key. If you're aware of you have problems, and at that point you have a conscious decision to step out, get yourself out of that situation, or plan ahead, plan to heal, or I guess you can make the decision to keep doing the stuff that you're doing, but at that point you'll just be conscious, you know like, you may be aware that you have problems, yes, so what are we going to do about it? Are we just going to hurt other people? And I understand that's some people's goals, unfortunately, but are we going to, is this going to happen forever? So it's just at some point you do have to make the conscious decision, okay, you know what, let's fix this, let's heal this, and you will feel so much better once you can move past it. And some people are going through worse situations, and if you look at things on the grand scale of things, your situation might not be as bad as the next person's. But I understand everybody goes through different things, and whatever is the best way for you to heal from your issues, and use that pain as a motivator. Pain can be one of your most powerful motivators to do something, so just do what you have to do, heal, be conscious, and yeah, I've had my series of pain, and when I tell you, honey, I was going through it. I was in my own little cycles. I was, going in circles. I ain't gonna lie, honey. I was going through it. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I was selfish, honey. I was setting up self-sabotage boundaries, and that's a whole nother topic on its own. Self-sabotage boundaries is the result of taking pain in the wrong way. I like to call it self-sabotaging boundaries. But there's two types of boundaries. Oh my God, no! There's two types of boundaries. There's healthy boundaries, and there's also unhealthy boundaries. So once you learn the difference between those two, you'll be fine. Let me check and see if this camera is on, honey, because I gotta make sure, because last time it just cut off on me. That's why, yeah, let me see. Oh, okay. I had to make sure, because ain't no way in the world I'm not about to start this whole video over. But I do want to end it shortly, because I know this thing gonna probably shut off at any moment. So let me just, but yeah, guys, hopefully you guys understand. I had a whole other example in the last edit, but it got lost in storage because, honey, it was, the phone. But I hope you guys like this video and share it and comment.